Hello everyone, I'm Bryce with Limits Undefined. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about what is going on with cryptocurrencies and why Dogecoin and Bitcoin and all of these super heavily purchased cryptocurrencies are fluctuating so much, and whether right now is a good time to buy it or not. So I'll be covering all of that in today's video, but if at any point you find this content interesting, please consider hitting the like or the subscribe button because both help out my channel a lot. Also, one last announcement, I'm going to be doing a live stream. For that live stream, I'm going to be streaming and rewatching all of my old Boss Cuber videos. So stay tuned for that. I feel like it'll be a good, just kind of like nostalgic kind of video or live stream, but if you want to watch that, it's going to be within the next week, so stay tuned for that, and let's just get right into the video. So starting off, Bitcoin and Ethereum have been plummeting. The lowest point they actually hit was 29,000. It's hard to see it on certain charts, but the lowest for the day was 29,000. It dropped right below 29,980 something. So it just dipped below 30,000, and that has not happened at all in 2021. I believe that was the low for the year. So with Dogecoin basically plummeting after Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live and he did his whole Saturday Night Live performance about Dogecoin, and it ended up just tanking after that. He started saying that Dogecoin is no longer a good cryptocurrency, and I mean, it never really was. It was always just a meme coin, a joke coin. It never really was supposed to be an actual cryptocurrency, but it was, and that doesn't discount the fact that people still made money on it. After he went on Saturday Night Live, Dogecoin, which was peaked at 74, since dropped to, I believe, like the 30 cents range. So it almost hit $1, but it just wasn't close enough. And for Dogecoin, I really don't think it's ever going to hit $1 just because there's no backing behind it, at least as a actual form of currency. There's my kitten back there, but yeah, there's just no real backing behind it. It's just a coin that's traded, and it's just a really bad currency. That does not discount the fact that it still did skyrocket up like 15,000% or something like that. So that doesn't discount the fact, but it's just not a good currency. So now onto what happened with Bitcoin. So the first thing that I'd like to go over is Bitcoin recently has been getting like in the news for not being as environmentally safe, which is why Elon Musk stopped taking Bitcoin as a form of transaction for purchasing Teslas or different things from Tesla. So you can no longer buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, which you could do before, which kind of showed the value of Bitcoin. But as for the environmentally safe aspect of it, it's just the same amount of resources used up as printing dollar bills or basically anything like that. So it doesn't actually use up less energy, it's just another form. So I don't really agree with the environmental concerns about it because it's the exact same amount as just using a fiat currency like just the regular US dollar. So that's my thoughts on it. Yes, running these big, huge mines uses up a lot of energy, but so does everything involved with creating the actual dollar. So that's just my thoughts on it. As for why the price is plummeting, like I said before, with Bitcoin no longer being accepted by Tesla, that's only a small portion. The Chinese government actually started to ban certain blockchain technologies, which is why Bitcoin and Ethereum crashed. And if you don't know what blockchain or any of these Bitcoin things are, you can go watch the video right there and it'll explain what it all is. But recently China banned the use of certain blockchain technologies. So you can no longer set up the blockchain in those certain areas. And one other thing is the graphics cards used in these cryptocurrency mining rigs have increased in prices, but they also are not as effective in mining cryptocurrencies anymore. So where they used to be able to mine the same amount of Bitcoin in, let's say, a day, now that may take a week because of the hash rate changes. So basically, it's solving a more complex problem, which means that the computer has to work harder, use more electricity, and overall it just costs more money to mine Bitcoin, which is making the supply of it go up because a lot of people are selling it, and it's harder to start mining it because it's just not as efficient, which you probably would think that means that the supply is going down, but in reality people are selling them because they're less valuable, they can't be used in as many places. And is Bitcoin really a good investment right now? I would say right now is a perfect time to buy into Bitcoin. I would say wait a little bit. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't actually have any research or backing behind this. It's just my own opinions and thoughts that I've gone into it. But Bitcoin, there's so much technology, so much advancement over what we're using right now, just the regular US dollar, where there's authentication and there's no fraudulent activity unless you actually like get hacked out of your account, which is different than just the blockchain. But there's no way to basically scam the system. So that's one thing that I think is really interesting with this is it's plummeting, but I do believe that it's going to go back up in the future just because of the technology that is behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. So at least that's my personal opinions and thoughts on this. I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments because I love to interact with you all. So if you have any questions also, please comment that down below and I'll be happy to answer them. But I just want to thank you all so much for watching and have a good one.